Hello, welcome to Joyful Heart Kitchen. Alright, so pretty much you're gonna hang out with me today and we're gonna water bath can some pizza sauce. Let me know in the comments if you're canning with me, what you're canning today, or leave a comment if you're just curious about canning and you want to learn more. Leave a comment down below. Alright, let's get to work now. Alright, so I'm getting everything gathered up. I've got my pot here, it's got water in it. I got it on high heat, and I got the lid on it. That way it gets hot and boils quicker. This is where we're going to put our pizza sauce. Here is the garlic powder and the oregano, and we got the tomato sauce. I got these at Walmart, 6 pounds in 1 can. So we got 12 pounds of tomato sauce right here. This is where I'm going to put my rings and my lids. Because basically you're hot packing, everything has to be hot or else you're going to create thermal shock and the bottom of your jar will crack. It'll break. And then you're going to have a mess in your canner. You're going to have to clean up. So, alright, let's get this moving here. I'm going to get my can opener. I don't measure any seasonings. I just pretty much eyeball everything. I'm going to go ahead and open this. Alright. Alright, we're going to get this tomato sauce in here. These are heavy, 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 heavy. That's my dog drinking water. Everybody wants to be noisy now that I'm filming. Always happens. Okay, so that's 1 can. Now let's get the other can. Look at that nice red sauce. Alright, that's all the sauce. Now just the garlic and the oregano. That's pretty much how we... Oh, and I gotta get the sugar. Okay, so I got my sugar. I'm gonna turn this on. The one thing about tomato sauce, when it gets hot and it bubbles, it pops everywhere. So you gotta constantly stir it. We're gonna go ahead and hit it with some garlic powder. I do everything by eyeball and taste testing. That's how I do things. Okay, now let's get the oregano. I love oregano. It smells very good. Lots of oregano. You want it to taste like a pizza. So, and oregano to me smells like a pizza. I'm gonna go, we're gonna start with 1/3 cup of sugar and see how that is. I don't want to put like too much. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna give this a stir. And then once it starts getting hot and bubbly, I'm going to taste it. And we'll decide if it tastes like pizza sauce or not. So I will get back with you in a second here. Okay, so as you see right there, it's starting to bubble, it's starting to get hot. So I'm going to stir this up again. And I can tell it needs more oregano in here. So we're going to add some more oregano in here. Yeah, it needs more oregano. There's hardly any spots of oregano. So let's put some more oregano in here. I'm not going to put no more garlic in here until I taste it. Or, not oregano. Garlic powder. I'm not going to put any more garlic powder until we taste the sauce. And then I'll decide. And same thing with the sugar. I'll wait on the sugar and garlic and taste it. You want to taste your food. You don't want to just throw things in and call it good. You want to make sure you got some good food for your family here. Nobody wants crappy food, right? So make sure to taste your food when you're cooking. And if it needs more stuff, then add more stuff. Always taste your food. Alright. So I add a little at a time and I let it simmer and cook down a little bit. That's how I do the sauce. That's even how I make my spaghetti sauce, which I might do a canning video on my spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to let this simmer a little bit and bubble up. And I don't know, it looks like it's got a lot of oregano, which is fine with me. I like oregano. You want it to taste like a pizza sauce. So let this bubble up and get a little more hot. And I'll be back. Okay, it's bubbling. It's heating up here. I'm gonna go ahead and taste this and see where we're at on our see where we're at on our spices, if we gotta add more. Alright, let me go grab a spoon. I think the garlic is fine. It needs more oregano and maybe a little more sugar. I don't know yet. The reason why I don't add salt to my sauce, not even my spaghetti, is because on the can it's already got sodium in it. So I mean, I think there's enough sodium in there itself. It definitely needs more oregano. Okay. Give this a stir. I might add a little more sugar. This is how I cook. Just by taste and by eyeballing, by sight. I will have a video up here soon on other than spaghetti sauce. So I gotta make that very soon here. We're almost out. I will have a video on homemade pizza. So stay tuned for those. Okay, I'm gonna add some more sugar. I'm gonna add another 1/3 cup of sugar, maybe half. Yeah, I'll just add half. So half of 1/3 cup, which is probably like 1/4. So 1/3 and 1/4. Looks good. Looks like pizza sauce to me. See all the little specks of oregano? I like that. Little specks of oregano. Alright, let this bubble again. See how it is. I can hear my water bath canner. I think it's hot and bubbly. Oh, wait, no. But it is hot. So now that I got my water hot, I'm going to put my jars in there, because when you're water bath canning any food, you have to sterilize your jars. So I'm going to take this lid off. I'm going to move you guys up so you can see. Perfect. I'll move you guys over here. You guys can get a good look at everything. And I'm going to put down, our jars in this hot water. And when you're canning, don't do what I just did. Move it away from your face. Okay, I'm going to put these down in the water. We're going to get the jars. Now that it's nice and hot, we'll get these sterilized. Don't want to burn my fingers, so we'll just put them in there like this. I'm going to put a couple jars in here, enough to fit. Just immerse them in the water, in the hot water. I'll probably let these sit in here for a few minutes, just so they're sterilized. And these jars are already washed. This is just how I do things. it's already been washed. I'm just basically sterilizing them in hot water, because you're supposed to in water bath canning. Very important to do that. Next, I'm going to add more hot water. So I'm on my hot water tap. This pizza sauce smells really good. Really good. I can fit all 12 in here. I don't think so. I guess we'll find out. Maybe one more. I'm hoping that I'll have enough sauce for all 12 jars. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright. Use the pan here. Put some more hot water in there. There. Might do is go ahead and turn the burner back on to keep it hot. I don't want it to get cold. Now, this is bubbling. Here, let me show you. There's the canner with all the jars in there. I'm gonna let them sit in there. I got the burner on to keep that water hot. And I'm going to let those sit in there for, maybe 5-10 minutes. Make sure they're good and sterilized. This is bubbling. So we're going to taste it again. Make sure we don't need no more seasoning. And of course, I'm going to get a clean spoon. Alright. Stir this up. I'm gonna taste this. I love canning. I get so much joy. Brings me so much joy. Joyful Heart. And that's how I created this, the name of this channel, because I get so much joy in the kitchen. Joyful Heart. Providing and preparing food for my family. Alright. Alright, let's give this a taste. I'm going to turn the burner down because it's starting to stick to the bottom. Probably from the sugar. Alright, I got this on low. So we want to keep it hot, but I don't want it to burn at the bottom either. Okay, get a clean spoon. Taste it one more time. Interesting. No, I think I need to taste it again. I want to taste it one more time, so I'm not sure. I'll wash my spoon. I don't want a bunch of spoons dirty. Wash this real quick. Alright. Taste it again. So I'm not sure now. It tastes really salty. And I didn't put... It tastes salty to me, which is strange. I might add some more sugar in here. And more oregano. I'm curious to know how much sodium is in this can. Alright, let's look at the sodium. Alright, let's look at the sodium, guys, in this can. $380, 17%, and that's by, that's got a lot of sodium in here. And this is why I don't add salt. All that salt's not good for you, especially your heart. So, I'm going to add some more sugar because I'm tasting more salt than anything. I did a full 1/3 cup. So 2 1/3 cups and 1/2 of 1/3 cup. Stir this, and I'm going to add some more. Sorry, I'm going to add some more oregano in here too as well. Alright. Add some more oregano. There. Move you guys out so you can see. Hopefully this will be the last of adding spices in here. Alright, let this cook. So I just tasted it again. It's got enough sugar in it. I'm thinking it needs more oregano. So I'm just not tasting. I mean, it looks like it's got enough because all the little specks it tastes like it needs more oregano. I'm gonna add some more oregano. And I think I'm gonna add a little more garlic. Then again, no. Let's add some more oregano. We'll start with just the oregano for now. So I'm thinking with this much tomato sauce, 2 things of 1/3 cup of sugar will do it. And as for oregano, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe one of these days I'll actually measure it. Okay, I'm seriously thinking about adding some basil, but I don't know. Because I guess I'm just kind of playing around with the recipe. Put in what you like, you know? Alright, let's taste it one more time. Washing my spoon here. So I have a million spoons in my sink. Alright. Clean spoon. Let's give this a taste. I'm thinking that did it right there. I know there's a lot of oregano in here. I'll let this simmer for a few minutes. Okay, so I tasted it one more time. I think I'm done. I think it's got enough stuff in there. I don't know. I'll have to keep playing around with it. Maybe write this information down and keep it in my book. And then maybe next time when I make it, I'll have like a complete recipe for us. That's the fun thing about cooking, is playing around with recipes and coming up with your own kind of thing. So I got my kettle on, I just turned it on, and I'm going to put some hot water in my, this is where I'm going to put my rings and lids. We're going to start canning this up. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've got everything ready. There's my hot lids and rings, my citric acid, my funnel, my debubbler, plus to measure the headspace. Got my jar lifter, and everything's hot and ready. So let's get canning these jars. Alright. Trying to figure out a way to do this while filming. Okay. I'm gonna grab one of these. Be careful and don't burn yourself. Grab one of these on the angle and just pour all the hot water out. Just be careful. Oh, that's hot, hot, hot. Of course, with that head thing up there that I got, it's kind of hard not to hit the jar. Alright, we're going to bring it over here. And the first thing I'm going to do is 1/4 teaspoon of citric acid in the jar, because I don't want to forget. That's very important. Oh crap, I forgot to put vinegar in there. You know what? Let me go grab some vinegar. Okay, see this jar? How it's got the white residue? That's because I forgot to put vinegar in there. Oh, when you got hard water, you really don't need a whole lot of vinegar. You just need like a splash of it. So, splash in there. There. Got the vinegar in there. I think I might put that jar back in there and get all that white residue cleared off. And grab a different jar. So I don't know if that's in the actual jar. Oh. Yikes. Okay, that was a little scary. Oh, that's really down in there. Hold on, guys. Okay. I put that one back. That jar's fine. I grabbed a different one. Stirring my pizza sauce here. I need to get me a ladle, a different spoon. And that's okay, what you just seen, how it was clumpy a little bit, that's fine. Actually, I'm going to shut this off because it's hot enough. And this will take a while to cool down, and it's fine anyway. Okay, so I got the burner shut off. Everything's still hot. Got my ladle. Alright, got my funnel here. I'm only going to show you two jars here. So we'll be here all day. Okay, so just citric acid. And we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon. That's what it says in the book there. Or you can use lemon juice, but I'd rather just use citric acid. Okay. This is really hard, canning and filming at the same time. Okay, we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to fill our jar. Silly me. That's hot. To, I believe, I gotta go check. I think it's 1/2 inch headspace. So, fill it with some pizza sauce for pizza. My kids love pizza. They love the homemade pizza. The citric acid is mainly for things like tomatoes. I think that's the only way, or that's the only usage is for the tomatoes only. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, let's measure this. Make sure it's at where it should be. And the good thing about this, focus. It says 1 inch, 3/4, 1/4, or 1/2 and 1/4. So it's already pretty much written on there, which you really guys can't see. So I'm going to make sure, well, let's check the book and make sure. Yep, it says 1/2 inch headspace. So right here is the 1/2 inch headspace. We're going to go ahead and as you see, we need more sauce in there. So I'm just going to carefully, you got to wipe the rims anyway, which I forgot my cloth. I'm going to debubble. It's liquid, but I'm going to debubble it anyway. To get the bubbles out. Okay. See if it's still at a ½ inch. Yeah, I mean it's just a little smidgen. I like it when Needy Homesteader says smidgen. It's so cute. Smidgen. There. Now I gotta get a wet rag. I'll just use my dishcloth. I mean, it's nothing greasy anyway, it's just sauce. But if it were greasy, I would use straight up vinegar with the rag. But we'll be fine. It's just sauce. There's nothing greasy in the sauce. So make sure your rims are clean. No food on them. See? Because you want that lid to seal your jar. You want to make sure these are sealed. Sorry guys, I'm leaving here. It's kind of hard to do this. Okay. Now, I got my magnetic little thing. Grab a ring here. See if I can grab one of these. You don't burn your fingers. Okay. Alright. Got that on there. And then not too tight, just fingertip tight, like just like this. That's it. You don't want it too tight. I've had jars broken on me. So that's it. I will do one more for you guys. I'll put this in the water bath canner. And it goes. And we're gonna grab another jar. Oops, you guys are falling on me. I seriously need a new tripod. Okay. Grab another jar and I'll show you one more time, and then I think after that I'll finish up canning here and get this done. It'll be so much quicker. Okay. Make sure all the water's out. There. Okay. All the water is out. Nice hot jar. Let's get our funnel. First thing, your citric acid. Never forget your citric acid. It's so important. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon for pints. And that's what we're doing today. We're doing pints. Now we're gonna fill the jar with pizza sauce. eventually, somewhere in the future, I'm hoping to get some reusable canning lids from either Tadler or Harvest Guard. I'm just not sure which one I want to go with. Because in times that we're in, with the shortages here in Michigan, yeah, canning's been hard. Alright. Let's go ahead and debubble. Just give it a little whirl. Just give it a whirl, give it a whirl, give it a whirl. Okay. And then measure it 1/2 inch, just a little smidgen. I usually just kind of shake it there, shake it, shake it, shake it. Alright, that's about good. Now we gotta wipe our rim. Make sure to wipe your, and make sure not to touch the hot jar. You will burn your fingers. Make sure you got your lid all clean. There. Now, canning can be messy. Okay. Let's grab a lid. And a ring. And just fingertip tight. That's it. Just keep turning till it doesn't turn no more. I'm gonna get this in the canner now. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go so it's quicker for me to get this done, and I will see you guys back here soon, and I will show you the canner. Okay, so I'm all done. I've got all my jars in the water bath canner. Now I'm going to measure and make sure you have 1 to 2 inches of space of water on top of the jar. That's past 1. So you can use this as a tool. There we go. That's a good picture of that. But yeah, just make sure it's at 1 or 2 inches of water above the jars. So now that I still got some sauce here. I'm gonna finish canning up here. And then when I'm all done canning my jars, I will show you these beautiful jars after we're done. So stay tuned. I'm gonna cover this, get it to rolling boil, because you have to get this at a rolling boil before you count, and it's 35 minutes at a rolling boil. When it does become a rolling boil, I will show you what it looks like, just in case you're a new canner this year. I know I just started this spring, so this is my first year, but I've done pizza sauce. This is my 3rd or 4th time doing this. So, alright, I will show you what that looks like in a second here. But I'm going to put the lid on, because that makes it go faster. So, to make things go quicker and faster, just put the lid on, and it will come to a boil. This thing is really not scrambling very well. Oh well. Okay, so I will see you guys here in a few minutes. One thing about canning, it's messy, but it's fun. And see, I still got jars over here. Got my vinegar. Alright, so I'll see you guys here in a few. Okay. I want to show you guys. Always left away. It's at a rolling boil. I just checked. That is a rolling boil. Now we can set the timer. We're going to set the timer for 35 minutes. Alright. But when I get done with all my jars, I'll come back and show you the beautiful jars. And maybe we'll have that lovely sound of the pings of the jars. Okay, I'll see you in a few. Okay, so timer is up. It's been boiling for 35 minutes. I've let this sit here for almost 10 minutes because you're supposed to let it sit after water bath canning. Now I'm just going to pull these jars out. Pull these jars out. Just pull them straight up. Put them over here. I don't mind my sink. And those start popping. I'm going to set you guys right here. That's it for the first batch. And I still have 5 more to go. And bright light. I still got some sauce here. I'm gonna have to heat this up now. I still got some water here. So I'm gonna finish canning these up. And when I'm all done canning, I'll bring you guys back and show you how many jars I got out of 12 pounds of tomato sauce. Okay, so I'll see you guys back here soon. Okay, so I just pulled out the last 4, actually 5, the last 5 of the canning jars. The last batch has already popped and sealed. You can tell the difference. These are ones I just pulled out. Those are the ones I've already pulled out, and they've already pinged, made their little sound. When it makes that ping, that means it's sealed, and you leave it alone for overnight. At least that's what I do. But look how beautiful they are. Look at the color. Pretty jars going in my pantry for my family. I love canning. And here's the recipe, somewhat what I used in here. It's on page 366. So if you're new to canning, I would recommend this book among the USDA book. But yeah, and then all that tomato sauce that I had, 12 pounds, I got 12 pints of pizza sauce. And I did end up adding a cup of water because it was starting to thicken up a little bit, which still was even thick. But so I would say if I were to rate this recipe, it would be 2 cans of 6 pounds of tomato sauce, 2/3 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup, or no, 1/3 cup of garlic powder. Now the oregano, I don't know, because I used a lot of oregano. Sorry, that's my microwave. But yeah, I used a lot of oregano. If I were to guess, maybe a cup, maybe 2 cups of oregano. It was quite a lot of oregano. But after I cooked it down and let it simmer, I still have some, all that, but I still have just a tad tiny bit here of some pizza sauce. And oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. But yeah, I definitely had some fun canning pizza sauce with you guys. Okay, that is it for this video, and I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna clean up my mess and finish some homeschooling. Just a little tad bit of homeschooling left yet. And that's it. And I will have a spaghetti sauce video coming for sure, a pizza video, how I do pizza, and some other things. Alright, enjoy your guys' weekend, whatever you're doing, and I will see you soon. Bye.